Hey, I'm Garrett Finney, founder, CEO, and chief designer at TAXA Outdoors. We make all our habitats in Space City, USA, also known as Houston. We are 60 people and growing, and I'm really excited to be here to show you the 2021 Cricket. Cricket is near and dear to my heart. It's the first habitat I designed for TAXA, spinning off my time at NASA. It has everything you need and nothing you don't for adventures of all sorts. The 21 habitats and the Cricket are now coming in white with gray graphics and a new orange tent side. At TAXA, we make our habitats out of the highest quality materials, from the powder-coated chassis and black steel skeleton to the aluminum skeleton in some of our habitats, to our panels, which are insulated composite panels of aluminum and EPS foam with Kynar paint, which never fades. Our countertops are Baltic birch with HPL laminate on the top of them. The bodies of our cabinets are Baltic birch, which is tough. And then our decks are made of 1¼ inch plywood with laminated ABS on the street side, on the road side, and a coin pattern on the top for most of our habitats. We make all our habitats at TAXA with pride, and we are pleased to offer a 2-year structural warranty end-to-end and a 1-year warranty on the electrical and plumbing. Okay, I'm standing at the tongue of the 21 Cricket. We have a beefy front jack to raise and lower and get it onto your tow vehicle. We have our standard typical 2-inch ball hitch here. Every wheeled habitat comes with safety chains and an emergency brake. Out of sight over here is the auto brake. It's an electric brake controller that doesn't need to be installed inside the tow vehicle. Instead, it has a wireless connection. It's accelerator based and applies the brakes proportionally to how you apply them in your tow vehicle. It has a 3-year warranty. A standard 7-pin connector to attach to your tow vehicle, which runs all your lights and blinkers and brake lights, as well as trickle charges your battery when you're driving. And we have a convenient little storage place so water can't get in there when it's not attached to your tow vehicle. Every Cricket comes with 2 bottles of propane up here. Typical 20-pound bottles you can trade in at any gas station. Our habitats have gravel guards for when you're going down gravelly roads or keeping brush away from scratching your panels. And up here is our exterior shower connection for hot and cold running water to rinse yourself off or do dishes or whatever you can invent out here. There's a quick disconnect, and there's a hot and cold water supply right here. Okay, I'm standing here on the driver's side of the Cricket, showing you the new layout of the interfaces over here. This is the exhaust vent for our Truma exhaust and hot water heater. This is our city water inlet, bypassing the tank system, and this is our 30-amp inlet. We sell our habitats with a convenient pigtail for the 30-amp. Comes with your trailer and goes to a straight 110 outlet for easy plugging into your garage, your friend's garage, or a campsite. Leave that there. As we work our way backwards, we have the gray tank water valve. We have a 16-gallon gray water tank that empties from there. Heading further back, we have our pre-wired solar inlet here. And we have the freshwater tank fill here. We have a 15-gallon freshwater tank that fills right here with a hose from your potable water source. On the 21 Cricket, we've moved our air conditioner to be in the rear. This unit obviously has its air conditioner. It's right here. If that air conditioner was not there, there'd be another window this size in that position. This pulls it inboard so it's not catching as much wind and you don't see it out your rear view window. Each Cricket habitat comes with step bumpers. These are powder-coated steel. They have convenient holes for straps and hooks to strap whatever you want onto it. Our step bumpers are bumpers. They are seats, and importantly, they are steps to help you get up onto the rack. Every Cricket has 4 stabilizer jacks to keep you steady and level when you're at your campsite. It operates with a simple hand crank. There's a keyed slot in here that fits onto a threaded rod. And it's really fast. Some people make it even really faster by sawing this off and using a cordless drill to make it go up and down. This same hand crank is how you access your spare tire. The spare tire on a Cricket is right under here. And there's a hole that you insert this into and you catch a little T-slot and you crank down your tire. I'm standing at the rear hatch of our Cricket. Rear hatches are one of TAXA Habitat's distinctive characteristics. It opens easily for loading, for talking, for even a micro porch thing. Once you open that rear hatch, you have access to our cabinetry and storage. We've totally redesigned the cabinetry for 21. It's all open and airy and reconfigurable inside. We have bungee dividers, which you can array in any way you want, depending if you have long things or short things. You can put plastic bins in here or duffel bags or whatever you can figure out. The Cricket Habitat comes standard with load rails attached to the roof. The optional Thule load bars can be adjustable up and down this way and that way, and are great for bike racks and kayak racks or cargo boxes or anything you think of. I'm standing on the passenger side of the Cricket now, but more importantly, that's the campsite side. We have our big picture windows on this side, so when you're sitting inside, you look out to your picnic table and your fire ring and your friends or family. At nighttime, we have LED lighting, sort of porch lighting for nighttime safety. There's a red LED that washes the step down there. There's a great 12-volt outlet here to plug in anything you want. Your iPhone, a 12-volt fridge, any campsite accessory, your lights that twinkle at night, whatever you can think of. The Cricket Habitat has an optional 6-foot awning. You can see up there, it stretches out this way to make a great outdoor shaded and sheltered space for 2 or 3 or 4 folding chairs and a table. I'm standing outside the main entrance and exit of the Cricket here. I want to point out that there's a doorstop here. When you open the door, it locks open so the wind can't slam it shut. And then this is a good place that reveals our laser cut skeletons. Our habitats have what we call skeletons. They have fun features like laser cut bugs in them, a cricket obviously in this instance, but more importantly, useful places to attach things. For instance, a whisk broom to help you clean out the interior. Let's go inside. Okay, I'm sitting here inside the 21 Cricket, and I wanted to point out, again, all our habitats are as small as they can be and as big as they need to be on the inside and outside. So they fit in the garage and they fit, importantly, people. We think a lot about the choreography of people, big people, small people, young people, toddlers, infants, whatever, how they move and interact in here, how they hang out, how they live, because that's important to us. You can be tall, up to 6'4", where you'd be cooking. I'm just under 6 feet, but where you're sitting is short. We have big windows where you want your view to be, because that's your campsite. The smaller windows face that way, which is someone else's campsite. We're less interested in them, so we want you to be friendly to them. For 2021, we've completely redesigned our cabinetry to improve everything we can think of. We have a new separate sink and 2-burner cooktop. We have high-pressure laminate that's really tough on the top, mounted on Baltic birch plywood with a HDPE backsplash. The front of our kitchen core has switches, it has fuses, it has the controls for your furnace and hot water heater. It has USB outlets and a 12-volt outlet for living off the grid. If you're on the grid, you have this 110 outlet for any kitchen appliances you may have brought. This is a battery cutoff switch for when your trailer is in storage, and this is the power center for the whole trailer. It's the intelligent charger of your battery system, it's 12-volt fuses, and it's 110 fuses. Down here are the vents for your furnace to keep you warm at night. We have a system that you'll see more of, a milk crate storage system. It's both a drawer, but also if you're cooking outside, you can take your whole kitchen storage outside in one easy go. The bottom third of this unit behind this panel is the Truma, which is the hot water heater and furnace, and on that side is the battery compartment with room for group 24 or 27 batteries. At the very bottom of the core is your liquid propane and carbon monoxide detector to keep you safe. On the ceiling of the Habitat is a smoke detector. Let me show you the storage tower of the Cricket. It has a big countertop up here for slicing and dicing or storage of your stuff. We have a milk crate drawer system. It bungees in place so it doesn't fall out when you're driving. It slides out in and out really easily, but if you're cooking outside, you can take your whole kitchen outside to the picnic table. We're showing you a porta potty down here, and it fits perfectly right there, but that could also be a milk crate instead, and the Cricket comes with 3 milk crates for this tower. On the right of the tower, you'll see a space for taller storage items. We imagine yoga mats and folding chairs and folding tables, the kinds of things you might outfit underneath the awning outside. Okay, I'm seated at the dinette of the Cricket for 21. We have a 4-person cafe-sized table to sit comfortably arrayed around this. It swivels so you can move things around for the best laptoping position or game playing position or breakfast or dinner. To make it into a bed, which I'll show you in a second, you remove this post and drop this down and insert a cushion. From sitting right here, you can turn all the lights on and off. Back here, there's a red light for night lighting and an ambient white light, and then a dining light that washes the table. Down below me is a 12-volt meter and a USB outlet because, of course, you'll be charging your phone as you're sitting at the table. Behind me on the other side is where the air conditioner plugs in, if you have your air conditioning option. As I mentioned before on the outside, if you don't have the air conditioner, there's another small window in this location. Okay, I'd like to point out up here is the 12-volt outlet in case you're using a 12-volt fridge, a 12-volt meter so you know the status of your battery, a USB outlet for charging your phones or tablets, and this is the 110 outlet if you have shore power where you plug in your air conditioner. Let me show you how to turn this dinette into a bed. Pop off the top. Unscrew the table leg. Clip that under here in storage. Take the top and it rests on metal clips between these 2 parts of the berth. Then you grab this pillow and now you have a queen size width and a double size length sleeping compartment. Now get ready for your ceiling tour of the 21 Cricket. You're seeing kids berths up here that bungee up to the ceiling like that and hang down for sling berths for kids. You can be up to 130 pounds and sleep comfortably in here. You can also use this as a gear attic for all your bedding to get it out of the way during the daytime. If you don't have a kid's berth, you can put bungee nets in all these hooks up here and hang stuff. The rest of there's an exhaust fan over here to get rid of hot air, and the height of the inside of the Cricket ranges from 6'10" at the front down to 4'2" at the rear. Let me show you how to pop the roof on the Cricket. There's a safety latch up here with a removable pin. You can store that pin here so you never lose it. There's a thumb catch in here, so you just want to make sure the latch is on the outside of that so that when we go inside and push up, everything moves smoothly. Okay, so I've prepared the front pin outside. There are 2 thumb latches on the inside. Press your thumb on the red button and unhook this hook and unlatch the J-bolts. Do that on both sides. There's another one over here. And now we're ready to push up and lock the front bracket. There we go.